Hi, boys and girls. Today we're learning about visualizing. And visualizing is a skill where you play a movie in your head while you're reading. That's why authors include all of those awesome adjectives, those describing words, to help you really picture in your mind what's happening. So today I'm going to show you how I can visualize using the words in the book, and I'm going to draw a picture. And your job this week is to read a book that doesn't have a lot of pictures, because the pictures kind of tell you what it looks like. We want to use our own imaginations to picture what's happening in the story. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to find a book without a lot of pictures, and you're going to draw a picture. And I want you to share the part in the book and share your drawing and tell me where you got those ideas from. So I'm going to read a little bit more of James and the Giant Peach. One by one, the travelers came out again on the top of the peach and gazed carefully around. The moon was still shining as brightly as ever, and there were still plenty of huge, shimmering cloud mountains on all sides, but there were no cloud men in sight. "The peach is leaking!" shouted the old green grasshopper, peering over the side. "It's full of holes, and the juice is dripping out everywhere." "That does it!" cried the earthworm. "If the peach is leaking, then we will surely sink." "Don't be silly," the centipede told him. "We're not in the water now." "Oh, look!" shouted the ladybird. "Look, look, look! Over there!" Everybody swung round to look. In the distance and directly ahead of them, they now saw a most extraordinary sight. It was a kind of arch, a colossal curvy-shaped thing that reached high up into the sky and came down again at both ends. The ends were resting upon a huge, flat cloud that was as big as a desert. "Now, what in the world is that?" asked James. "It's a bridge. It's an enormous hoop cut in half. It's a giant seahorse standing upside down." "Stop me if I'm wrong," murmured the centipede, going white in the face, "but might those not be the cloud men climbing all over it?" There was a dreadful silence. The peach floated closer and closer. "They are cloud men! There are hundreds of them, thousands, millions!" "I don't want to hear about it!" shrieked the poor blind earthworm. "I'd rather be on the edge of a fishhook and used as bait than come up against those terrible creatures again." All right, so there's lots of descriptive language in there. So I think what I'm going to start with in my picture is I'm going to start with the peach. So I'm going to draw the peach. And it has a stem, so I'll draw the stem. Now, this looks a bit like a pumpkin, I'm sorry, but that's all right. And I'm going to draw all the little characters on top. And now I'm not taking my time just because I'm on video, but you can take your time and make it look beautiful. All right, so I'm drawing the spider. There's my characters. And then I need to have some gaping holes in my peach with juice dripping down. All right, and then they're up in the sky and the moon is shining. So we'll draw a crescent moon. And then we've got the clouds. Oh, and I should probably draw all of our seagulls as well that are attached. So here's all of our seagulls. And again, I'm not making this beautiful. This is what I'm envisioning in my head. And you can take your time to make it look prettier than mine is. You can make fun of mine if you want. All right, so there's our seagulls. Now, we've got our dark clouds. And it said that stretching between two dark clouds was something that looked like a bridge. So it came up on one side and down on the other. And on top of that bridge were the cloudmen. So, and there was lots of them. I'm picturing them kind of being angry. There's lots of other clouds around them. And far below them is the ocean. All right, so here's my drawing. It's not beautiful because I'm not taking my time, but I know you'll take your time to draw me a nice picture. So here is our peach, and it's got little holes in it from when the cloud men were throwing things, the hail and everything, at the peach. Okay, here's our characters on top. We know that the birds are flying. They said that there was a moon, and then there was a bridge with the cloud men ready and angry to throw things at them. And below I have the water. So this is what I'm picturing in my head is happening. And I think they're all up there on that peach kind of freaking out. So I can't wait to see your drawings. Remember, use the words in the book to help you. They mentioned something that looked kind of like a bridge. So that's what I drew between two clouds. They mentioned the cloud men, right? They looked kind of big and scary. Okay, the peach is leaking. So I've got that there. Use all the information in the story to help you. I can't wait to see your drawings. See you soon.